All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. I am Kamar, and welcome back to another new and exciting episode of The Rotted Show. How are we all doing today? Lots to talk about. So, buckle up for the next 30 minutes or so, because I won't be long on this live. All right, so I see a number of persons watching currently. Most of who watches this channel are not, they don't watch it live, they watch it after it is uploaded on the website. But for the most part, let me know where you're watching from currently. I would love to know. How are we all doing? All right, so a lot of things taking place in Jamaica. Jamaica is quite festive at this point in time. As most of you would have known, we are being visited by royalties. And as you know, when back in them old days, when people are coming here, we take out our best crackery and we sweep up the yard and clean up the place to, to engage and to welcome these visitors, especially the ones coming from the United States. So now, like I said, the William and Kate are here in Jamaica to celebrate the 70th year of the Queen's Royal Jubilee, and yeah, they were given essentially the keys to the city. A lot of Jamaicans were not extremely happy about their arrival. There is mixed reviews, I would say. So, for those of you who missed it, here's a take of the arrival of Kate and William. All right, lovely, lovely, lovely. So Kate was greeted by Minister of Foreign Affairs, Kamina Johnson Smith, and a few other persons were also there to greet the royalties. They wasted no time, as a matter of fact. On their immediate arrival here, they went straight to Trenchtown, where the legendary Bob Marley reside, and they visited several of the areas. They mixed and mingled with the local, of course, under extreme supervision. Yeah, it was what I would call quite the menstrual show. Massa is in town, so we had to definitely be on our best behavior. But what I find interesting, of course, there were a number of persons who were not so welcoming to the royalties, and we had a number of persons from early in the morning gathered at the British embassy protesting about their arrival here. Most Jamaicans have said, them no want them, yeah. We have not forgotten. Slavery, as far as most people concerned, still a keep. And they have raped and pillaged and robbed our country of its natural resources, and is today benefiting from the riches that they have taken from many Caribbean countries. So persons are still upset about that. You know, reparations, them say. Reparations most people are calling for. And like I said, there are a number of persons who were just not having it, who were just not interested, and they made their frustration known.
The organizers of the peaceful protest say over 350 people joined the demonstration along the Trafalgar Road in Kingston, directly in front of the British High Commission building, expressing 60 years of built-up indignation towards the royal family, who they say are yet to apologize or compensate Jamaicans for exploiting the island's indigenous people and crimes against humanity.
Have kept us down and dumbed us down over the years with the curriculums that they put in the school. They have dumbed us down as a people. We have not been able to come to our full potential. And this is what we are saying. Let us be free for our own destiny.
There's no indication that these European people plan to pay us reparations. And I want to tell you something. If we don't get up and demand it, we will never get it.
So there you have it, people. A number of persons were out and they made it apparently and clearly known that they are not welcome guests here in this country. But there were those among the fray, you know, those who decided that they are with the royal family and them don't business. So here is one among the few who had this to say.
I support the Queen, I support the monarchy. I don't believe that we should sever ties with Britain. I don't believe we should sever ties with the British monarchy. It's part of our psyche, it's part of our history. All the people who deserve reparations are dead. And we are here relitigating all that our poor parents went through. And I'm not on that. I'm not relitigating what my poor parents went through.
The protest went well into the afternoon as protesters continued their call for Jamaica to sever ties with the Crown.
So that was Karen Cross Crawford, and as you heard from her, she's saying that she is supporting the monarch and she no business with what people want to say. And she's essentially saying that Jamaicans need to let go of the vestiges of the past and look on to the future and to the greater good of what is possible, you know. And yeah, so they, like I said, there are many mixed feelings, there are many mixed reviews. I spoke with a lot of persons because I was there at the protest, and I spoke with a lot of people, and there is an air of anger, legit anger and concern, you know. And the people here in this country want it to be known that they are no longer welcome. People here in this country want it to be known that, hey, we're not so frightened for no anymore. We're not go about in the business. But of course, we have to be diplomatic in our approach, and you know, it's only fair and it's only fair and it's only right, I would say. We can't all be barbarics and uncivilized. So Prime Minister Andrew Holness also made it known to the royal visitors that things are about to change, things are changing, and they have plans and desire to sever ties from the royal monarch. And this is what Prime Minister Andrew Holness had to say.
Jamaica is a very free and liberal country, and the people are very expressive, and I'm certain that you would have seen the spectrum of expressions yesterday. There are issues here which are, as you would know, unresolved. But your presence gives an opportunity for those issues to be placed in context, put front and center, and to be addressed in as best as we can. But Jamaica is, as you would see, a country that is very proud of our history, very proud of what we have achieved. And we are moving on, and we intend to attain in short order our development goals and fulfill our true ambitions and destiny as an independent, developed, prosperous.
So yeah, people, that was Prime Minister Andrew Holness, and I see, this man, when I got up to Twitter, persons were just there roasting him. He was like, persons were like, him couldn't even make the people them sit down and have one little biscuit and tea before him just dash that pan them. So Andrew Holness pretty much just say, yo, this is the last time we are invited. Uno is allowed to come here in this capacity. Pretty much. But there is a question that I legit want to ask, because I honestly really need an answer to. Are we in a rush to sever ties with the monarch? Personally, I don't think so. But when Jamaica becomes the new republic, what will Jamaica look like? Because in my mind, becoming a republic means that a lot of things will change. Means that prosperity on a whole will not just be for a few, but it will be for everybody. Severing ties with the monarch and becoming a republic means to me free education, means to me transparency in government and governance and accountability. And I don't think that our country, I don't think that our government is ready for that kind of governance, because as it stands, corruption benefits most, if not all of them. And I don't think that they are in any rush to change the status quo. And that's my opinion. Of course, I stand corrected, but that's just where it stands for me right at this point. Now, like I said, before I forgot, how can I forget that whilst the royal family were in Trenchtown celebrating the visiting the Bob Marley Museum and so on, the 7-star general was removed. The disrespect from the seating, because Honorable Minister Babsy Grange said that him for go. Oh God. You can't have a menstrual show, of course, without the many clowns, I tell you. You cannot have a menstrual show without the clowns, people. It just would not be, Jamaica. And I strongly believe, too, that some of the best news are in unintended news. So, as it is, there is a trend taking place on Twitter right now and the many different social media platforms, stating that our queen, beauty queen that is, Lisa Anna, snubbed Kate. So take a look on the video, people, and tell me what you think. Did Lisa Anna indeed snub the princess? Let me know. So there's the video in question. This is the video, people, in question, where they must say Lisa Anna snubbed Kate, Oh God. You can never get a break. Lisa Anna, of course, came on the variant social platform, and she defended her stance and said, well, as far as they are concerned, she had a great and wonderful time with the royal family. And of course, the British media got wind of this. And them would have want come in like, or come, go on like say, them want disrespect our queen. So Miss World turned political power play who snubbed Kate twice, married former daughter Lisa Anna, says she has plans to chat with the Duchess despite wanting to remove the Queen as Jamaica head of state. Another one says Miss World turned political power player who snubbed Kate twice, married farmer's daughter. Lisa Anna says she has planned to chat with the Duchess despite wanting, oh well, it's the same article. So the Daily Mail is saying that Lisa Anna snubbed the Queen, snubbed the Princess, and you know, their wording in that article was quite off the back end, was very subtly disrespectful, you know, trying to underplay and downplay Lisa's important role here in Jamaica as a role model and as a head figure or as a head of state. There are many persons in Jamaica who is of the view and of the opinion. I mean, a picture says 1,000 words, of course, and if this video says anything, in my opinion, it would just suggest that Jamaicans are no longer gun-ho. Jamaicans are no longer frightened for royalties. So, yes, people, Lisa Anna being accused of snubbing the Queen. Boy, I tell you, you can't get over with you can't do damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's a sad world we're living in, people. But what do you think? Did you think that Lisa Anna really and truly snubbed Kate? I didn't see that.